Away, brews and brewers. I have so many messages. I don't even know where to start. So the first one is, and I spoke about this before you pick up a new slang or say something because it sounds cool because everyone is saying it, just dissect it, over question it. I was talking to my teen the other day, and he is such, oh my word. We have discussions, and then I'll just be talking to him and I'll realize stuff. So we're talking, and I realized that it's not good to rely on someone having your back. Let's for a moment consider Jeffrey. Jeffrey believes that all of his homies has his back. And that's why Jeffrey is so spineless. The weakest men move in groups. A strong man doesn't need to move in a group. If it's done. If you see a man thriving and he moves solo, that's very likely an alpha, you know? You'd obviously have to take into consideration other aspects, like, you understand, and that you'd only see in a personal interaction with the person. But a clear symptom of PTSD is a guy that's always in a group, addicted to flesh, gender confused. He always has to be with men because he didn't have a father. Okay? Yes, some narcissistic friends take it as far as sodomizing their friends. We don't talk about this. How many men are walking around carrying the secret that one night when they were drunk, one of their friends sodomized them, and it got laughed off and rubbed and brushed under the rug, as, ah man, we were drunk, yo, so, like some joke is made about it. But even if that guy suppresses it and doesn't think about it, his nervous system will forever be disturbed until he does something about it. How many men are walking around with the secret that they have been raped by another male, a male their age, their own friends. I just posted, is that your friends or your funeral? How many people's social circle led to the end? That's why I chose solitude, because I realized I wasn't a match for who I was interacting with. We just weren't a match. I couldn't be with these people. Somebody gonna eat somebody. You get what I'm saying? I made this example before. A rose and a rake can't be friends. There's nothing wrong with the rose. There's nothing wrong with the rake. They just can't be friends. Because one day the rake is going to be angry or drunk or by mistake rake the rose. You get what I'm saying? You cannot remove someone's nature. That's their nature. It's a generational thing. That's who they are. They have to heal. They have to break cycles on their own. And usually you'll encounter these people and they will betray you to the extent that it will activate something in you. It will make you stronger. And that's why you can't take them back into your life, because they are not, you are not the same kind. Sheep can't hang out with hyenas, or sheep can't hang out with lions. Verstaan? If that lion runs out of food, it's gonna who's it gonna look at first? Do you understand? It's about your type. The exhaust is not here in between the indicators and the lights. I don't know if I'm doing it on the right side. Oh my word, guys. So I don't know if this is a symptom of autism or ADHD. I personally refuse to go to a medical professional to get any diagnosis of anything, because you're not going to medically diagnose me with something that is me. This is my personality trait brought on by several factors, including generational trauma, genes, DNA, blah, 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 right? This is who I am. Did you know that one of the symptoms of ADHD is a hyper sensitivity or desire for justice? How is that a medical condition? How is someone being highly just a symptom of a medical condition? So I got so I lost my train of thought. Okay, so what I just say is, I don't know if it's part of my specific personality type, whatever, because what's with the society and labeling? Everyone must be in a label. Can't you just fucking be Fred, Jonathan, Jeffrey, Jackson, Graham, James, Bongani, and whoever? Like, why must we be grouped so that they can figure us out? So anyway, something that I have is, up until this young age, I still have, I don't even know how to say it. So broccoli and cauliflower, still don't know the difference. Peach and apricot, still don't know the difference. And what is the one I wanted to bring up now that I don't know the difference of? There was something important. Oh, yes. Even though I drove, I had my car for 3 years, right? And I've drove other cars. I can't tell you now offhand which side is the indicators and which side is the lights. Okay, but I guess with modern cars, I haven't had a car in many years. And I refuse to get a jalopy. I was like, I'm the kind of person, I'm rather going to walk and take public transport than stress with a broken car. I've bank owned one car so far. And that car that was a demo when I bought it gave so much stress. So no. The only way I'm getting a car now is that car is going to come, be delivered to my house, diesel card, uncapped, maintenance uncapped, everything. All that I must do is drive that SUV. Okay. Because I don't even want a car. I have 4 children, 40 friends. I can't get a car. I have to get a truck, a 4x4 or an SUV. And then have a backup RV, because having children is a whole life. Like, I don't know how people still do other stuff and they have children. Like I was doing the dishes now, and Spirit is like, never trust a nigger who has kids and he only sees them on their birthdays and weekends or whatever. Because that nigga is self-abandoning. Like, that's his seed. If you're not going to be like, this little mini-me, then there's a serious mental defect brought on by a trauma that's unhealed and been laying dormant in the vessel for someone to abandon their seed, I fully understand that I encountered my baby daddies so that I could save their bloodline. It was done. These babies said that womb is our chance of saving this bloodline. When they grow up, I'll understand why they had to save these 3 bloodlines. So yeah, because like, they all 3 carry the same spirit, and that's also why I've been single so long, so that I can do my own energy clearing and set clear boundaries in my aura of what I want, so that my loving heart not become my biggest danger. You understand? What brought me out in my life was that I fell in love with people's potential. I saw them for their potential. Like, I'm a natural love bomber. Like, I tell you all the truths that your own family didn't want to tell you because they didn't want you to see how great you are. So even your own relatives hid those truths from you. I'll honestly tell it to you. And if you're weak-minded, you won't know what to do with all of this love and truth. You won't even believe what I'm telling you. I'll be like, oh my word, you're so handsome. Wow. Blah, blah, blah. And because you've been around jealous, conniving, sucking, little succubuses. And love can fry a underdeveloped mind. I've seen that. The love I gave people, when I got tired of them kicking me in the face, whether physically, spiritually, or emotionally, or mentally, when I got tired of that and I just cut them off cold turkey, I don't even want to see them. Like, when I see the people, I'm like, whoa, what happened to him? And then only afterwards, when I noticed the pattern of everybody, then I went into psychology, then I went deep into myself, and then I realized, oh, okay, so I was attracting people who never really received love and honesty, not even from their own mothers. Same as I did, right? I also didn't receive love and honesty, not even from my own mother. But I was able to preserve my innocence, my sanctity, blah, blah, blah. And then I realized, sure, but I'm attracting my shadow, my inner child. I was attracting my inner child, my wounded inner child. And I, at that moment, didn't know I was a healer, blah, 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 right? So, and I didn't understand the man's mind, how a man actually works, all of these things. So I would just keep on giving love, thinking, I'm going to somehow fix this person. I'm going to help them. Eventually, they're going to come right. So all my relationships, I stayed longer than I should have. Like, that person showed me already 100 times, no, they don't want to change, they're not interested in healing, blah, blah, blah. I was supposed to leave, and I didn't leave because I really wanted it to work out. Do you understand? With every relationship, I just really wanted to work out. Whether it was romantic or platonic, I really wanted to work out. Like, even with my mom, like, I put up with her shit for 3 decades. And then I realized, what? Is this a love spell? Like, why am I praying for someone that like, even on a normal day, they're nasty to me? Like, for no reason, they're nasty to my children. Like, they're not even gonna, like, when you care about someone, you don't want them to feel pain. Just think about it. I said to someone the other day, I was like, you behave like you don't like me. And people misunderstand me because I am capable of not liking you, but still respecting you. People mistake respect for affection or approval or desire. No, I respect myself. That's why I respect everyone. I will always choose the solution that's gonna involve I'm always gonna choose the most respectful solution. So if I find out you did some really F shit to me, I would rather cut you off cold turkey. We can go from yesterday greeting each other. Tonight I get proof that you did some BS to me. Tomorrow I don't talk to you. I don't tell you why I'm not talking to you. Nothing. Because also I'm so hurt. I'm like, what the fuck? Did you really do that to me? I was only kind to you. I've never done anything to you. I thought it was tit for tat. If you are anything on this wavelength, let me know in the comments, okay? I'm getting too used to being alone, and it's not a good thing. I'm ready to go to the mountains for 3 months. I'm ready to go be there naked in the bundus, like, literally, guys. I would so enjoy that. Make some furry friends in the bundus. I'm ready. So I'm just patiently enjoying my motherhood because I know someday these babies, they're going to be fully independent. And then I can do all of these things like going to the Bundus for 3 months. I think that's what I'm going to do it for 3 years. Just go to the Bundus. Go live in the wild, alone, naked. I dream of living naked in nature. Maybe I was like Tarzan in my past life. Or maybe I had a past life where because in this life, for some reason, another trend I noticed is that folks want to test me, want to experiment on me, want to see, oh, is she really telling the truth? Is she really is she really protected? Is she really connected to spirit? Is she really walking on the path of just her and the goddess, just her and Mother, Father, God, the Holy Trinity, or is she just saying this? I mean, she doesn't go to church, so what's the chances? So I might have been in the past life a baby that they experimented on by taking me and going to dump me in the Bundus, and that's where books like Jungle Boy and Tarzan come from. You never know. Let's read a poem. I was actually looking for another poem. This is my first edition poetry book. You can get a digital copy directly from me and just email me. I usually put it down there. So you can buy your copy directly from me. Which one did I want to share with you guys? Let me share this one. School is like prison for youths, forced into uniform and boots, education and brainwash in cahoots, fallacy replaced all the truths, cultivating barren land with dead roots, school the child's mind loots. Ooh! Deep, eh? Barren land with dead roots. School is the other place. I was just talking about alphas earlier. Here's one about an alpha. I deserve a clean man, pristine man, supreme man, big D man, serene man, a beacon, good spleen man, A and B plan. He is a brave man, know how to take a stand. He leads the band, produce food from sand, wedding gifts from land. Oh, wedding gifts from land. Oh, yeah, because I was like, you know what, no? I've learned my lessons and I've done my things. And now that I'm fully aware of my worth as a womb, I can only be with an alpha and nothing else. And me, I want a dowry. And you're not paying the dowry to my family. That dowry is you saying, Sheba Yiso the girl. Mina, I'm serious about you. Here's even a foundation. 140 cows times 3 plus land, and I will cultivate it for thee. I will protect thee so that you can make more babies and they can run on this land. You get what I'm saying? If you're not getting into a relationship that's anything like that, it doesn't have to be a farm. It can be a home, whatever. No man should let his zip down unless he has built a legacy. That should be a law of the land. Okay? Men who want to be doing the hokey pokey before they've established a legacy should go to jail and go build railway lines so that they can learn to be men. The world is the way it is today because of men putting their poles in holes prematurely. Making babies, vanishing. How many fatherless babies have inflicted horrors upon this world? Just because there was no father, there was no man to teach him, to give him that blueprint of man.